Can I ask you about, obviously, just Jacoby first, in terms of, there's been niggles and injuries this year. Has prevented game time? Is that
he has had a few weeks where he hasn't been able to make himself available, and Samson's gone particularly well. So I think there's a combination of things there. Jacoby is really. He's a good team player, and he's knocked on my door to ask me why he's not playing, not out of anything else, and he wants to contribute. And to be fair to all the guys we brought in last year, they've all had that same attitude. They want to be part of the team, and they want to start games, and that's it's a real refreshing attitude to have. And I think to a man, they've all had that same attitude throughout their time, and they haven't always had the starts they would have liked maybe, but they're really hard workers, and I think they've been a massive part of what we've done over the last 18 months.
Another one of those, obviously, Jake got the call up yesterday. How have you seen his development this year, particularly?
I think Jacoby said himself, he's got a great work ethic. He works extremely hard off the pitch in the gym, at his conditioning. But he's 21 and he's a specimen. Physically he's well developed, and he's late into the game as well. He's still learning. He was playing cricket 3 years ago.
Wasn't a bad cricketer though.
No, he was a good cricketer. So I think it's well justified, and it's reward for the hard work he's put in over the last 18 months with us, and his recent form has given him that opportunity to make the step up. So I was surprised maybe that he wasn't in the original squad, and I think Rob and Gats have had their eye on him for a while, but he's stood out for us in recent weeks and deserves his call up. Hopefully he'll have an opportunity.
How frustrating was last weekend against Queens?
I was just thinking about it on the way over. I don't think I'm over it yet, because I just think we've blown a great opportunity to progress. We started the competition well. We had a bit of a dip in the middle against Claremont, which is not surprising in some ways. The quality of that team, even though we competed well against them for large chunks of the game. And then we came back strongly, Racing, and then to lose out here in the way we did, and certainly in the performance we gave for 95% of the game, I was delighted with the effort, and I'm just really disappointed. I think we'll all be gutted come beginning of April when those games have been played and we're not taking part in it, because those are what you play, and those are why you work so hard, and those games are the ones you want to be part of, the knockout stages of any competitions. And usually I come in on Monday and I try and be upbeat, and I'm to a point, but I'm still hurting, I think, because we blew a chance.
And looking ahead to the weekend's game, Gloucester, it's nice to see Nigel Davis back.
Well, it's an opportunity for us to pit ourselves against a guy that had a lot of influence on me and Mark throughout our playing career, and then in the early days of our coaching career. So we were really pleased, obviously, that they got their Amlin spot after a great win in Perpignan. But it's he's had a tough season, as in some ways have we, and it'll be interesting coming up against him in a competitive fixture. We played against them pre-season up in Gloucester, and that was a bit of fun, and hopefully we can get one over him on the weekend in a competitive game.
And you're looking to progress in the LV now, because you have the Heineken and the Amlin, I suppose.
I think you enter all three competitions hoping to progress. It's only throughout the season do you find out whether you can do that as the games come and go. We've still got an opportunity in our group to progress. Northampton are on 9 points, and if they lose at Rodney Prey on the weekend and we win, then it comes down to the final fixture when we're away to London Irish. So it's a bit of a strange one with LV. You don't play against the teams in your group, so sometimes hard to keep track on who's where in what position, but it's another competition that we can potentially win silverware, and when that's the case, and when we're still in the mix, then we're going to make sure that we prepare and hopefully play as well as we can. And I think the performance last weekend showed lots of things, but I was really positive about the way we attacked last week, and we've worked hard on certain aspects of that to improve this weekend. But it was a pleasing performance in many ways, other than the result.
Do you think Emmy will be ready to make a step up for the Six Nations?
I certainly think he will, yeah. I think there's good competition now there in our region, but also within the hookers in Wales, with Hibbard playing well. But if he's injured, then Ems was more than able to step up. He had a really good tour, was one of very few players that probably came out of that Japan tour with any real credit, and I think he's certainly ready over the performance he's had over the last couple of weeks to step up.